Hello, everyone. I think Tinubu's men woke up this morning and they decided that they are going to insult Nigerians. That's what they're going to do. First, it was Dare that I saw, Mr. Dare, and then now Wike on his own also telling people that Nigerians refuse to drive taxis, refuse driving jobs here in Nigeria, but when they go abroad, they do the driving jobs. This is said while he was giving them vehicles during some renewed hope, whatever empowerment scheme that they were doing. But the thing that Mr. Wike, and I think let me just say this to Mr. Wike. First of all, when people go abroad, they know that their lives are valued. Not because they are citizens of that nation or because they are Nigerians, but just simply because they are human beings. When people travel abroad, they know that no minister would ever dare to stand and insult them and abuse them and look into their eyes and say that they will slap them or dare to say they will slap them. They also know that no lawmaker is going to come and ask them, do you know who I am? Or say that they are going to disappear them and nothing will happen, and actually do it while the minister, the lawmaker fully knows that he's being videoed and say that you can call the IG of police, you can report to the IG of police and nothing will happen. When people go abroad, they are not afraid that when they're traveling on the road, like that London that he made reference to, that people will go to London and take driving jobs that they refuse to take here. It's because when they go there, they know that on their way or driving, that they are not going to be kidnapped and they'll be asked to bring in monies that they will have to sell their properties for them to even be able to realize those monies. So, Mr. Wike, when people go abroad and they pick these jobs and they do it, it's because they know that the little amount they get from driving, they'll be able to use it to take care of their families. They'll be able to use it to travel abroad, to go on holidays and just go and rest, take their families on holiday, give their families a good time, knowing fully well that in that same London that you made reference to, Mr. Wike, that education is taken care of. Their children will have good quality education. Yes, there are private schools in UK. I mean, you can't tell me about it. My children, my son most especially, went to all private schools in UK. Even the university he went to was a private university. That even citizens of UK, they paid the same price. There was nothing like international price. It was all the same price. But that's a choice. But they also have very good public educational system, that takes care, that also gives good quality education to people irrespective of what economic level or status that they are at. So, Mr. Wike, when you're making example using London and telling people that they refuse to drive in Nigeria, but they will go to London to go and drive, you forget that in that same London there are no potholes on roads that are already there, while their minister that is in charge of anything is busy giving contract for new jobs, because that's where usually you have the conduit pipe and it's easy to get some things out of there. What they do is that every road that they have, they ensure that they're properly fixed and there are no potholes. So when Nigerians go abroad, especially in London that you used as an example, they can drive without having to cram the potholes on the road, without having to repair their cars all the time, without having to change their tires numerous times because bad roads have taken them. They can also drive without fear that they're going to have an accident and die due to a road that has not been fixed, that the contract has been given for that particular road and somebody has eaten the money for the contract and they will go away. Mr. Wike, Nyesom Wike, the boy of Abuja, let me also tell you that when our Nigerians go abroad to London, that you talked about, if they buy a property, they are sure that no power drunk minister is going to wake up and say that they revoked their property or they revoked their land and then everything that they have worked for is gone. When they buy a house, they will have that house, except if they default. The same thing, Mr. Wike, when these Nigerians go over abroad, they go to London, they are able to save a bit of money. They are able to get houses and they they put a down payment, and then they get mortgage that they will something they will call home. They are not going to wake up and see a minister somewhere or whatever, or a council or whatever it is, come one day and decide that all their lands will be revoked, and then he will give it to another company, just like what is reported that you have done with Lugbe that is out there. So Mr. Wike, before you stand there and carry your mic and be talking anyhow, open your mouth, wow, and be talking anyhow, focus on the boy job that you are doing in Abuja. Don't insult the sensibilities of people. Another thing also, Mr. Wike, is that when this Nigerians go abroad, that same London that you made reference to, which happens to be in a country called United Kingdom, where they also have what they call their NHS. If you're sick, you will get treatment no matter the kind of sickness. Yes, some people might say that you might stand on the queue for a while and all of that, but you will get treatment. Here, people cannot even afford to go to get hospital. You have NHIS. When the matter has passed malaria and all of that, NHIS will tell you that it is not covered. What happens to people who don't have money to do that? So, Mr. Wike, when those people leave Nigeria, it's because they are living hopelessness. When that driver leaves Nigeria and goes to UK, the driver, that person that refused to do driving in Nigeria, but goes to UK to do driving, knows that there is no Mr. Wike as governor of Rivers State that will say that election in Rivers State will be done in his own way, and then rigging will happen, the rigging that will lead to the person that was voting for upturning result. Just like you said, Mr. Oh, result will not be written in State House. Well, the person that left Nigeria knows that when they vote, their vote will be their vote. Nobody is going to take their vote away and give it to another person, that their mandate will be counted and they matter. So, Mr. Wike, that is why they are leaving Nigeria. That is why the job that they are not doing in Nigeria, they will do it in another place, because there's dignity in labor over there. It is not politicians who are looting our country there. It is not politicians who have no respect for citizens. It is not politicians who disrespect the citizens, who behave anyhow, that are being treated with respect. But that over there in places that they go to, where they are driving these cars that they're driving, and they are doing the jobs that they refuse to do in Nigeria, they are treated with dignity, they are treated with respect as human beings. And so that is why, Mr. Wike, they're living here, they are going. The economies that they are going to, their monies are not being destroyed. They don't wake up one day, dollar is so amount to this thing, and then 1 week after it has doubled, their currency has crashed. So that UK that they are going to, there is stability in the economy, there's stability in the lives of the people, and their children will not be seeing killings every day and seeing politicians who are shamelessly disgracing themselves, who are looting the country, who are arrogant, who are corrupt every time. So, Mr. Wike, that's the reason why they go abroad and they don't drive here, so that you will not use your siren to drive them off the street. They won't do it to them abroad. Here, with your siren and everything, some of your people can even drive off a driver off the road. So don't abuse our sensibilities.